Hey guys, it's Erica from Vita Pilates. Hope everyone has had a great summer and ready to get back to work, back to school, and back to working out consistently if you haven't been all summer. So today we're going to do a 20-minute short box flow. The entire flow can be done on one glue spring. This is an intermediate level flow. So take it at your own pace and let's get started. So as I said, one glue spring to start. And we're going to come onto the carriage. You can come onto the carriage kneeling, okay, and then just come up to the box nice and carefully since you're on the glue spring. We're going to grab the right strap, so I'm going to start on my right side. So we're going to do one whole side, some abs, and then the other. So that's usually how I like to do things. So we're going to place the large loop onto the bottom of the right foot, and then I'm going to carefully step my left foot back down onto the carriage. Okay, and bring my hand on the outside of that strap, okay? And then from here, I'm going to shift my hips so that they're nice and square and I'm not leaning into my left side. So we're going to be nice and stable, soften in my elbows, flatten at the back, and then I'm going to pull in through the tummy to support, bend the right knee, flex the right foot, and exhale. I'm going to kick my leg out, and then inhale, bend in. So we're going to do 2 sets of 8 here. So exhaling, lengthening, and really reaching through that right leg, okay? Head should be in line with spine, neck in line with spine. So head will be looking just at the headrest here. So we extend back and in, okay? So you're using your breath to help. So a lot of this flow is very working your stability. So we're going to need to engage our core the entire time. Take it nice and slow at your own pace. Okay, modification for this, it can be done with long box. Okay, if you're not comfortable standing up, we're going to go another set of 8 here. So exhale, push back for 8 and in. For 7, pick up the pace to get the heart rate up if you can. For 5, for 4, for 3, in 2, we're going to hold that right leg out. Hold it, keep it nice and extended. Point that toe and tiny little lifts up for 8, 7, 6, 5. Soften in that standing leg for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knee, come all the way in. Bring that right knee down onto the box. Okay? Now from here, we're going to just swing around. So you're going to just swivel on the box. Just be mindful, okay, where you are positioned on the box so that you don't tilt forward. Okay? So keeping both knees on the box this time. Okay, and I'm going to shift myself so that my knees are just under my hips. My shoulders are over my wrists. I'm in a nice flat back position. I'm engaging through my tummy. Okay, again, neck is in line with spine, looking down just at the floor here. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to extend that right leg. Okay, so the strap is going to want to pull me. So you're going to, again, engage your core, keep your hips square, and we're going to exhale, just try and pull that right leg towards the foot bar, and then come back. So we're going to try and work that inner thigh a little. So exhale, pull back, and in. We're doing 10 here, so we have 8 more. Good. For 7, use your breath. For 6, for 5, so should be feeling this everywhere at the moment. For 3, for 2, and last 1. Bring the right knee down. Take a quick little reset here. We're going to do one more set kneeling. Okay, continuing with that loop on the right foot, we're going to flex the right toe, and we're going to exhale, kick the heel up towards the ceiling, and back down. So that knee lifts and lowers. We have another 8, so another 10, right? Another set of 10. For 7, exhale, lift. I'm pushing through my right palm to try and help stabilize and keep my hips nice and steady so that they're not swaying back and forth. And I'm using a lot of abdominal work here, okay? Last 4. And 3. In 2, we're gonna hold it up at pulse. In 2. And last one, hold it up, tiny little pulses up. 10, 9, 8, keep breathing. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that right knee down. Take that strap off, bring the carriage in, okay? We're gonna sit down nice and slowly. You can place that right strap down the left strap, okay? So we're gonna pick up the other strap, large loop again. Okay, and then from here, I want you to slowly hold and stand up so that you're nice and secure. Your calves are gonna be squeezing the box. Okay, so we're engaging the legs, using a little bit of glutes to support, engaging the tummy, stand up super tall here. We're gonna slowly take that large loop and we're gonna place it onto our right elbow. So still working that right side of the body. Okay, from here, we're gonna bring the hands up to the ears. We're gonna take an inhale, and on the exhale, we're gonna bring left elbow towards the left side. And exhale back. We're going for 8. And exhale. So from here, you really wanna make sure that your whole body is in one think of being in a toaster oven, right? So we're not hinged forward or hinged back. Your body is in one straight line, and you're just really reaching through that right side here. Okay, let's go another 3, and then we're gonna change it up for the last 8, and 2, and last 1, and come forward. Now we're gonna twist towards the foot bar. So we're gonna take an inhale, we're gonna exhale, twist, and come back. So I'm gonna try and keep my hips forward and really just twist through the sides here. So just turning the torso. Good, for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Okay, and then we're going to release the strap down. Okay, and slowly come to a seated position. Okay, and then we're going to swing the feet across. Okay, and we're going to do a set of abdominals. So 2 options for the abdominals. You can either do this whole set with your heels up against the box, or if you'd like to make it a bit more challenging, you're going to bring the toes up to the top edge of the box. All right, so from here, we're going to come into whichever position you choose. You're going to make sure your shoulders are over your wrist. Okay, back is nice and flat, tummy's pulled in. I'm going to step up onto the box. Okay, and then from here, you're going to exhale, push the carriage out, and then inhale, bend it in. So knees come in, and then they extend out. Exhale, push back, and in, and back. Okay, we're going for sets of 8. Okay, so just be mindful that the shoulders stay over the wrist and they don't start to come back and then go into your low back here, okay? Really pulling through the core to support. Good, pushing back. We go another 3, and then we're gonna go into our pikes. So our legs are gonna stay straight, and we're gonna lift up through our low abdominals and lift the hips up. Good, for 1. Now from here, we lift the head, tilts under, chin comes to chest. We look under at the tummy, and then bring it back out. And then exhale, lift, and inhale back. And exhale, scoop, scoop, scoop. Try and bring the carriage all the way back into the stopper without letting it touch. And come back. We have 4 more. And then we're gonna go into those obliques. For 3, for 2, and last 1. Good, bring the carriage all the way in. Okay, I'm going to turn my body towards the left. My lower body towards the left. Upper body stays square over the foot bar. And then I'm going to kick out and exhale in. So pushing out into a plank and pulling those knees in. So really working that right side. You got 6. Using your breath to help. For 5. For 4. For 3. For 2. And 1. And then coming all the way in. Twist those feet around to the right side. Okay? Upper body stays square. And we finish off that left side. So we gotta be even here, right? We're going for 7. And in. For 6. For 5. Softening through the elbows. Releasing that jaw. Upper body should be as relaxed as possible and just stabilizing. For 3. For 2. And mindful if you need to take a little bit more of a break in between the sets, that's fine too. Okay, and from here, we're gonna now start to go into the left side. So we're gonna come back around, starting from the top. We're gonna kneel down onto the box. Okay, we're gonna grab the top strap, the long loop. I'm gonna bring my left hand on the outside of that strap, bring my right foot down for support, and then slowly stand it up. Okay, I'm gonna keep that right leg a little bit softened. I'm gonna keep my hips nice and square. Okay, my upper body is nice and relaxed, no tension. Shoulders away from the ear, shoulder blades really retracted back and down. Think of those shoulder blades going right into your back pockets here. Okay, softening in the elbows, neck in line with spine, shoulders over wrists. Lots to think about here. We take an inhale and we exhale, extend. So flexing that left toe and pushing it straight back and in. We exhale, kick and in. Good. And in. You got another 4 in this set, and then we go another round of 8 here, right? So this one was 2 sets of 8. Okay, last 2. And 1. We go 8 more here. Woo! For 8. And 7. You got 6. Making sure those shoulders are still over wrists. That back is nice and flat. Those shoulders haven't creeped up. Okay, relax that jaw. Use your breath. You got 3. And 2. And last one, we hold that out. Keep the left hip pulling down, and then we lift up. Up. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We bend the knee in. Okay, apologies, I'm going to be turning the other way, so not facing you. So we're just going to slowly bring the carriage around. Okay, so now we're working that left inner thigh. So coming back into position, I shifted so that my knees are under my hips. My back is nice and flat, and I'm pulling in through the core to support my low back. Okay, no hyperextension in my elbows, they're nice and soft. And when ready, I'm gonna extend that left leg. Keep that toe pointed. I'm gonna exhale, bring it across, and back, okay? So you can make this movement as wide as you'd like, as long as you are not changing your form, right? So if your form is going to move because you want to get your foot over, I would rather you keep the range of motion smaller and focus on good form. Okay, you got 3 and 2 and 1. Bring the knee in here. Okay, we're going to flex that left toe. Give yourself a nice little release in the upper body, neck roll if you need. Okay, and then we're going to keep the left toe flexed. And from here, the heel is going to come up towards the ceiling. So we exhale, lift, inhale down, and lift, and down. We go for 8. So these were sets of 10. So 10 inner thighs, and now 10 kick-ups. For 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, pushing through that left palm for support, and 1, hold it up, 8 little pulses, for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knee comes down, slowly release the carriage, and come down to seated. Right, placing that strap down, we're going to pick up the strap closest to us. Okay, and this one is the standing series where we start to work our sides. We're going to do 8 side bends, and then we're going to do 8 twists towards the foot bar again. Okay, so we're going to carefully stand up first. I like to stand up first. Get my legs kind of supporting me here, so calves are holding the box. I'm pulling in through my core for support, and then I carefully place this back onto my elbow. Hands come up to the ears. Okay, I'm also going to tilt the pelvis down just slightly so the tailbone is facing downwards, as if you were doing a sumo squat here. Okay, and then from here, we're going to exhale, pull in, and back. Pulling in, and down. So trying to get that right elbow to torso. Good. For 5. Shh. Remember that toaster oven. For 4. For 3. For 2. And last one. Good, and now we twist, we exhale, try and bring that left elbow towards the foot bar. For 7, and 6, for 5, for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Excellent work. Sit it down. Good, and relax it here. Okay, and then from here we're going to finish off with that last set of abdominals, only this time we're going to do them facing the opposite side. So we're going to actually place our feet on this end of the carriage, and we're going to be working on top of the box. So again, 2 options here. You can place your feet on the foot plate, or again, if you'd like to make it a little bit more advanced, you can bring your feet up onto the foot bar. Another thing to mention, and it goes the same for the first set of abs that we did as well, if you have any lower back pain or you feel like the blue is too light, go ahead and feel free to pop a yellow spring or a very light spring on for a little bit of additional support, okay? So always just being mindful of your own body and what makes sense for you. Just because it's a blue spring flow doesn't mean that everyone can be on the blue all the time, okay? So just do whatever feels good for you in your practice. So we are going to turn, finish it off here. Okay, I am going to come up onto the foot bar. Okay, on my hands here. Okay, so shoulders over the wrist, back is flat, tummy's pulled in, neck in line with spine. I'm going to extend and inhale, bend. We go for 7 and in. Exhale, push out for 6, for 5. For 4, for 3, and then we go into those pikes. So same thing, we're doing push-ups, pikes, and then obliques. Okay, so I'm pushing out here and I'm gonna lift. So same thing, I'm keeping the tummy pulling up, head falls, and then comes back in line with the spine. So the next day is in line with the spine the whole time, right? You're just bringing your chin down and looking under at your tummy. It should feel very natural. I know a lot of people sometimes feel very uncomfortable in this. So again, take this at your own pace. If you need to do the knee pulls, another set of 8, that's fine. If you want to do a plank hold, that's okay. You kind of make this your own and take it as you need to. We got 3 more. Exhale, lift. And back. Really important, keeping shoulders over wrists here. Nice and controlled, slow movements. Last 2. And last 1. And come down. I'm going to twist my torso to my lower body. Sorry, not my torso. My lower body to the left. My torso stays square. And I push out, working that right thigh and in. You got 7. And in. For 6. And in. For 5. For 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Bring it all the way in, twisting the feet over to the right, working that left oblique, we extend, and bend for 8. Exhale out for 7, and 6, for 5, almost there. You got this for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. And bring it in. Carefully step it down. Come down onto the knees. Give your wrist a nice little roll. And that concludes my 20-minute short box flow. Again, a lot of core and stability work while you're standing, so just be mindful and take it at your own pace. Leave me some comments and let me know what you'd like to see